Outside your, oh, there you go, good.
What?
You've got the camera the wrong way.
There you go.
Everybody wants to see the backyard.
Backyard live cam.
I'm gonna reshare that.
Yeah, we're gonna need a.
Okay, so we are back. So whatever that.
Whoa!
was.
Whoa! That's loud. Woo! Okay.
Doom. Okay.
Who watches Rick and Morty here?
Oh yes.
I'm Mr. Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, just go with the flow now.
No.
Rick and Morty?
No,
Have
yeah.
you watched it?
Oh yeah, of course I have.
I love that show.
Rick and Morty's fantastic. All right, so
Squanch.
how's the how's the sound, James? Yes, I'm calling you
James Moore.
I've been playing with one of my friends way too much, and wow, I think we're going well. I think sound's coming through. Is it good news?
Yeah, it's.
Yes,
it sounds
Dave
like
has
it.
said yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm gonna reshare that.
And we're back. Hi there. Welcome. This has been a bit of a cluster.
Yeah. Oh God.
Infinite loop.
Infinite loop already.
All right.
So much for less editing.
That's true. Yeah. Just cut everything. So.
Delete the whole episode. Start again.
No. So we're
Remove
talking
kebab.
about. Yeah. So we're talking about the private server.
And if you have a question later on, Dave, just let us know.
Yeah.
To be honest, I wouldn't really care about the question because it's all about me now.
Oh, that's it.
I'm
It
kidding.
is, it is. We're almost up to
Snap.
your stuff. You're going to have to guide the stuff because all the stuff I have is on my phone.
Dave's recognised the Focusrite Scarlet.
Yeah.
That's so good.
I've got to go parlay.
So, the vanilla servers are, for no small part, incredibly difficult because that's when the game was at its most difficult.
Because I used to play a game that is 100 times better than World of Warcraft.
Shut up.
It's
Ooh.
called RuneScape.
Oh, okay. He
That's
wins.
a,
He
that's a,
wins.
yeah. That's the baseline. That's like
That's
the,
like Disneyland.
That's the gateway drug.
Yeah.
Disneyland, you know, yeah.
And then you go to Six Flags later, and that's World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
But yeah, they released the classic game, which is just a duplicate copy of what the game used to be like when everyone first played it.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone ended up liking that one better. Anyway, but I'll stop talking about my nerdy game.
No,
obsessions.
continue. I like
Please
it.
do.
Okay.
But also, in another, do you play Heroes of the Storm at all?
I did for a bit, but then...
You got busy.
Yeah, for me, the thing is, and the same thing goes for WoW Vanilla. Like, I'll play like continuously for a couple of days when I have time,
Mm-hmm.
and when management is getting all up my grill for like, you know, music stuff, or like, because I'm writing 24/7. That's like my main thing now, you know. Yeah.
So you're too busy being creative and making useful stuff like music
Yeah.
to play games and be lazy. Okay.
Hey, you watch it there. I will cut you. No, but it's a brilliant game. It's a good time sink, especially for those like me who are nocturnal and need something to do during the dark hours of the night instead of out stalking their prey. So, that's just fun stuff. I thoroughly enjoy the game. There's awesome story elements to it. There's awesome characters.
The storyline is amazing. I will put it out there. I felt like Warlords of Draenor though. It was just way too boring.
Warlords of Draenor is touted as being the worst expansion that they've put out. Like, in my opinion, that's the transition phase because most of the higher group left or went to different projects, and so Warlords was kind of the experimental new people coming in.
I do feel like as well though it was kind of a lead up to the movie, in a sense.
Well, yeah.
If you think about
whoa, movie. Yeah, there was a World of Warcraft movie.
Yeah.
Well, what did you
Warcraft
guys
movie.
think of that?
I didn't. They tried to artificially make love interests, which I'm not a huge fan of.
Oh, just because you couldn't find one.
But didn't
real
that
game?
didn't that actually happen in the
No.
books though? No.
Nope.
Okay.
Garona and Lothar never had any type of attraction to one
I
another.
was saying, I mean, orc and human.
Yeah, half. Well, technically she's half orc, half Draenei, but yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, Garona was half orc, half Draenei. She's a half breed, and yeah, so
Blood.
so you've got. I like the kind of story elements that have phased through the game. That haven't come into the game, but they've been in like the extended universe, or like the graphic novels. There's a character, Medan, who was the son of Medivh and Garona. Garona was more.
Wait a second. So you're telling me that Medivh
Yep.
did it with Garona?
Oh yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, the law.
I know you're a lot more better at the law bit than I am.
Because I like the story.
I don't even
Yeah.
know any of these names.
Well,
Probably because I only
but
played.
anyone who from my guild who's listening would, so they'd know these type of things. Oh,
so the guild's
Shadow
better than
Syndicate.
me. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I feel like we've talked
we
about
covered
WoW
it.
too much because we talked about it last episode.
Yep, that's
So let's
cool.
move on to something far more important. Frank Echo.
Oh, all right. So we've got to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer them, or I get to stab you 12 times.
You're gonna have a crazy wog mum run after you. Just saying.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
You killed my friend! Oh my god! If you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
She's
can
on
share this
Facebook now since like this
Oh.
year. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's dangerous. So yeah, all right. So John, you lead us off if you like.
Okay, so Frankie, just so that we can get to know you and the musician, artist, genius that is Frank Echo. I am trying to pander to your ego a little bit
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's a bit shameless, alright.
You're just a big fan.
Wait, yeah.
Can you sign my arm,
I'll
please?
sign your boobie.
Oh dear,
Oh,
I haven't
no.
been running enough. I needed to play the zombie run
You're
game.
telling me, dude, last time you saw me, I like put on weight now. I'm like 100 kilos.
Alright.
Well, maybe you can join the zombie run with us if you like.
Yes,
We're doing that.
I'll be eating first though. I want to see you die first.
It would have happened. Oh, believe me, me running is a terrible experience for everyone involved. But anyway, continue.
So, yeah, we haven't even got to the first question yet.
Who wants to crack a cold one with the boys? No, I'm kidding.
Alright, that would make for a very different episode.
Yeah, maybe. So, I don't have my list in front of me because we're currently using my phone to stream.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I will ask the first question. So where are you living at the moment?
So
Like not the street address. We're not trying to crazy stalk you.
Oh, I
I gotta
don't.
say, don't leave.
I've already
bangs
sent-
to my door.
I've already sent like locks of my hair and everything off, so it's
Oh,
fine.
wow.
it's a kink of ours.
Yeah. yeah.
I live in Melbourne currently.
In Australia, for anyone.
Yeah,
from
for
another
anyone that
country.
doesn't know where Melbourne is, I mean, I'm sure there's 100 other Melbournes that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In fact, if you are from a different Melbourne, please leave a comment. I don't know.
I'd love to know. I'd actually love to know.
Yeah. Okay, so you're in Melbourne, and what is your current lifestyle like? Are you studying? Are you just making music?
So I'm studying bachelor's in music industry right now, and I'm at RMIT University.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a very hard course to get into. So they only take 75 people in a year. I was really lucky to get in. Actually, I didn't think I would.
Nice.
But
So how did you manage to get in then? Like, is it a series of tests, or do you have to show them what you've done?
yeah, it's basically kind of portfolio. I thought they
Is
would
it a trial
interview
of
me.
death? Like a
That
combat
would,
to the death?
I would have won that.
Yeah.
I will say
That's
that.
good.
I mean, I
So-
almost broke someone's arm once in a fight.
Oh,
wow.
No joke. It was pretty cool.
Fights. I like
So
it.
what you're saying is it was a battle for the death, and you did win, and that's how you got in.
That makes
I
a lot of
wish.
sense.
Okay, so you had to give in your portfolio, so some songs that you made.
Well, it was just a background so far. Whatever I've done in the industry, and luckily by then, like I already had a pretty let's call it a pedigree background of having a track of mine supported by Above and Beyond. Like I think they're number 20 something.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah,
Which
that.
track was that?
Pardon?
Which track was that?
It's Time by Frankie Timmis. So back when I was Frankie Timmis,
Mhm.
before I did a brand change. It was a cool track. I've written that in one night. I think that's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it just came. I sent it over to a few mates over in Queensland who run a pretty big trance and deep house label.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I just had a recent track released on that label again, and I've just got support from Cosmic Gate. Armin van Buren, he downloaded the track and listened to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if
He's
he'll
got
play
one
it.
of my favourite songs.
I know with the LC with the
Utopia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Utopia. But I got some pretty major support from this new track as well, which is under Frank Echo. It should be up on Spotify soon.
Jeez, that's awesome.
Look, like I did enjoy the whole trance and deep house stuff, but I'm over it.
Mm-hmm.
I've moved on to a lot more bigger things. Oh, hello.
Okay.
So, I thoroughly, like, one of my favorite one of my favorite tracks.
I think I said Turks for a second.
Yes, you're Turkmenistan. No, one of my
we actually hate them. Just saying.
one of my favorite tracks that you've actually released was one we played on the podcast. I think it was actually last week or the week before. Last episode rather. Through Darkness. Oh no, Awaken from.
Awaken from.
Yeah,
that one I released on my label.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I love the. You've got like all the electronic music, but you know me, I'm not a huge...
I do cinematic elements in some of my instrumental tracks because like I do love that stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
like but it just had that solo instrument in there, which brought no small amount of joy to it. It just brought a
what was that?
Was that piano or
was that like a piano
or a violin?
Yeah, that was piano. Sorry, piano. Yeah, I use a ton of reverb and delay. Yeah, where I can.
That's awesome.
Nice. Getting in depth.
Yeah,
I could ask you all day about like plugins.
I've spent at least over $1,000 or $2 on plugins.
That's more than we ever have or will spend on this podcast.
Oh yes,
it's worth it. It's worth it.
So what are we going to expect from you coming up essentially? What's new stuff?
New stuff wise. How do I explain it? So next year is going to be all vocal tracks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've already.
I'm available. No.
I'll show a preview of one of them on the thing shortly.
Right.
Sweet.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got music this week. Yay.
Nice. I'll show a bit like half of the track because I think it would be good for you guys to have an idea which direction I'm going now. But I'm definitely going more of the pop music side of things. So, but like.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Well. That's the thing, like, I've always had a big passion for it, and, my goal is to, basically is to become, like, a touring artist. Like, I do want to hit, like, festivals. I want to hold my first Grammy by the time I'm 28.
It's good to have those goals. Good to have those goals.
How old you gotta have them.
I'm 28, but I don't want a Grammy. I just use it as a murder weapon. I mean, you're gracious.
Oh, okay, I'll give it to you after. I can give a crap for it.
I mean,
anyway.
I don't have a Grammy. I've never won a Grammy. How could I have killed this person with a Grammy?
Yeah.
You.
No.
But, yeah, pretty much I have, like, between 6 to 8 vocal tracks coming out next year. One of them, which I'll show shortly, we're releasing next year. Hopefully, we'll release it on the same day with Mr. Suicide Sheep. I don't know if you know that channel. It's like got 8 million subscribers to it.
You're the music guy. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, Mr. Suicide Sheep is just.
It sounds like something I'd like.
Yeah, it's music. There's nothing like dark about it. It's just
really
good.
He curates pretty much like any pop hit or like remix or any indie-tronic song and. It's always been like I have it on my goals list. Like next year, I would love to try and get on that channel, and cool. I think this would be a great opportunity because it's a really good channel. I mean, 8 million subscribers. You know, it is hard though. Like it isn't how many numbers. I used to be one of these people. Like they say, oh, you need a big following like to become big already, but that's not true. It's actually like you need to write good music.
Yeah.
Like quality over quantity.
Yeah, exactly. Quality. Like I would rather release a single every 2 months instead of an EP that contains only one good song and the rest crap. You know.
That's fair. That's good. So speaking of quality music, what's the weirdest place you've ever come up with a song idea? And don't say the toilet because I constantly come up with those.
Shut up.
I like to poo. I like to poo. That can be on your new EP if you like.
Kill me. Nah, but what's the awkwardest place? I actually made a melody once in the bathtub. Oh. I was okay. So like, just put it out there. Like a lot of my feelings, because I've got depression. So I do go through a form of severe depression and anxiety, and like I just do weird stuff sometimes. When I used to live here in Perth, I sat in the bathtub because I was just like hanging myself, and.
It's a strange
it was intense, alright, but this is just pure honesty. Yeah. And I just wrote this melody. It sounded really cool. I don't think I'll ever release a track because I don't like it, but it was fun.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I just did that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So in the bath. I like it. Okay.
There was no water, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be here due to an electrocution.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's cool. I don't mind that.
But yeah, no,
Oops. Just kicked your microphone. Take that.
Oh.
It's a road anyway. Who cares?
Oh! I don't know if that's a burn, but I'm assuming.
Okay, so what is your favourite song that you've ever made or released?
What's your favourite song, personally, that you've liked? I know it's like saying
It's
what's
so
your favourite
hard.
child, but let's face it, every parent has a favourite child, and I know I'm the favourite. So that's fine.
I don't like any of them.
Whoa.
Done. Excellent.
I guess,
So,
like, it keeps...
headline:
This-
Frank Echo hates his own music.
Okay,
Self-deprecation.
I don't like. The thing is, like, I'm a very self-critical person. Like, it's
Yeah.
good. It's great to see that in Awaken on Dark Slumber. I got an article written on me by EDM Sources, which is like one of the biggest EDM blogs out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not happy with this song.
No, fair enough. Well, being a self-critic, I mean, that is the best way to obviously improve your art. So I'm quite fine with that, I'd say.
No, for sure. I think it's important because like that's how you get the best out of you.
All right. So what?
Okay, the next question is, what do you think of KRK rocket monitors? This came from the live stream.
Oh, okay, right. Because I'm just like, this wasn't on our questions. What is
Okay.
this?
Alright. Joke. Kill yourself.
Oh.
Okay, I'm
Cut
gonna
that out
need
of
to
the
heavily
Yeah. So
Die.
KRK monitors.
Yeah.
Yay
okay.
or nay?
No. Okay, for real though, yay, because see the thing is they got too much loads depending on what environment you're in.
So if anyone doesn't know, which I'm guessing everyone doesn't know, the KRK rocket is like the base model, like cheapest speakers that you can get, but everyone ends up getting them for their first thing if they want to produce music.
I didn't. I got JBL's.
Oh, I didn't, because
Wait,
I've got the diamond encrusted ones, and they're magnificent.
Frankie, didn't you? Aren't those your first monitors?
Yeah, these
You
were
gave
my
them
first
to
one.
me.
I gave them to you. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I gave them to him. Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Oh, that's
Supporting a young budding artist.
All right. So, what do you hope to achieve with your music then?
Um,
So if you're, like you say, you're self-critical, so you thoroughly go through each of your musics to try and bring it to perfection, but in the end, what do you hope to achieve with this musically creative, diverse portfolio you've got?
I'd say definitely to become a very big artist in the sense of like in the US market.
Mm-hmm.
You might have heard of him, Illenium.
Yeah, I like his music a lot.
Yeah, so I'm kind of writing it in this style a lot, in Mituses, 7 lines. I want
Yeah.
to join that scene, but like become a lot more bigger in a sense and try and like grow that scene.
But what is it? Just the fame you're after, or is it just like are you wanting to spread a certain message? Are you wanting?
For me, like as like it is chasing like my goals, but at the same time, it's making a difference in the sense like being one of those artists who can make a difference in that community. Like hopefully, to spread the message that you don't need drugs, like a lot of drugs. Obviously, that's your thing. But
because you're
I'm not
you're
promoting
quite
it.
anti-drug, aren't you?
I've never done any. A lot of my friends do. I don't mind that. Like that's their business,
Mhm.
But because everyone's got choice, but
But you want to show that you
You
don't
don't
need
need
it.
you don't need them to have a good life,
Mass respect for that.
Yeah,
that's good.
Same goes with getting drunk. I mean, like obviously some of us have our own faults, here and there. Like any human does, getting drunk from problems and stuff, and that's where, like I did that fundraiser for Beyond Blue this year.
Yeah.
Part of that was because I know drinking and stuff is part of like what is healing them. Like in quotation marks.
It fills the
helps-
void as well.
Yeah, it fills the void for like a good couple of hours, but I do. My message is spreading for mental health, and to try and help people in a big sense.
That's good.
I
like that.
love that. Yeah, I was expecting you to say about the Grammys again.
I want some
No,
money.
I'm like, just have piles of money.
The Grammy thing.
That's a goal.
That's a goal, not because it's a Grammy or I want to be super famous. Let's face it, anyone can become famous these days.
I mean, what's that? Oh, that abomination of a woman.
Kim Kardashian.
No, well, that as well. But no.
Sorry, I had to watch Skate Time.
Catch Me Outside.
Oh, right, no, yeah.
She actually signed a record deal with Atlantis Records.
Whoa.
Uh,
So she's already done better
At the
than
moment,
me.
I want to be Professor Farnsworth and just be like, I don't want to live on this planet
Aren't you
anymore.
already him?
I'm essentially
Yeah.
him. So yes, but Yes, but I'm real happy with that message about you wanting to
It's
spread a message of hope rather than.
well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't need drugs, alcohol to be a successful individual.
I'm gonna have this moment of truth with you guys as well. Like, especially when it comes in terms of like. Oh yeah, window. Especially when it comes to like, you know, people that come from certain faiths or anything. Like, I do want to kind of bring. My goal is to bring people as one, as no matter where you're from or who you are, what culture you come from, like to put that aside and just love one another. You know?
That's good. I mean, that's not what I go for because yuck. So, in your in your journey, starting from where you started and where you are now, can you remember what the best piece of advice you've been given is?
Best piece of advice.
Or even that you've heard from
I just got told, don't matter what anyone tells you, like just go for it and just be creative, like try and experiment as much as you can, and like don't copy other people, because as much as copying other people goes, like you won't get anywhere. You might for a moment, like as some people have, but writing the same thing isn't gonna last forever. If you like, I'm always big for change when it comes to the music industry.
Pendulum. Yeah.
Pendulum, shut up! I love Pendulum.
I made a music joke! Yay! I'm part of the crowd!
I'm actually gonna kill you. I love Pendulum.
I don't mind Pendulum, but like I listened to was it Watercolor and Witchcraft? And it was like they're essentially the same song.
Okay, yeah. The thing is that they're so good, both of those songs. I wouldn't mind that. Like, they're allowed to get away with it.
I see how it is. We've got a double standards, right? I see. But yeah.
Okay, what is
I could come up with so many jokes separate. They're just so appropriate. Never mind.
The trouble is, it's surviving the apocalypse the nerds way.
Indeed.
It's not surviving the apocalypse the music nerds way. So
is this a music episode this time?
Yeah, I guess
it is.
Yeah.
So what did we say this episode was going to be called? Like Mutant Fried Chicken or
something like that. That was a terrible.
Are you guys calling me fat? No,
I had a mutant fried chicken.
I didn't put on mine. I mean, come on.
Okay, I was gonna look. Let's call it there. Last question.
Last question. Yeah.
Final
I'll
question.
play the song after if you want for a bit.
Yes, please.
That's
Actually,
right.
we'll put it towards the end of the episode with that normal music section, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
If we can play the episode on the show. I mean, song.
The song.
Song on the show.
What the wave?
The song that
you from my phone.
Yeah.
I was about to see if I can play from my phone or like.
Oh, we'll grab the phone and put it on like.
Well, I don't know. Imagine we're happy with that. That's why I was like.
Oh well, that's up to him. I don't know. He's the technical guy. I just come up with the ideas, and he's got to do all the stuff.
It will work.
It will work.
But
okay, good.
My final question is, how?
Not good.
Actually, you do it, Adam.
Very well. Okay, Frankie. This is the tough part. How do you think, or how will you survive the zombie apocalypse?
I'm going to think like Pete Cook here, because let's face it,
man.
Pete Cook is one of the smartest legends out there.
Testify.
I love him.
Testify.
Shut up. I'll kill you.
I think he's watching on live stream. Are we allowed to say your last name on, or should I edit that out?
Well, no, his last name would have came up on.
Oh yeah,
joint.
true.
Yeah, so
It's all right. But yeah, so how do you think you will survive? What plans do you reckon you'd be able to implement?
Okay, let me go back to one of the things that Pete said. I'm going to copy him here.
Oh, okay.
I remember when I used to serve at youth, he was telling one of you guys,
Mm-hmm.
I will get a boat and go in the middle of the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
and
How are you going to get water?
I purify the water from the ocean.
Okay, how are you going to do that?
Ask him. He's
So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to just jump on Pete's boat and go into the middle of the ocean.
I'm sure he won't
But
mind.
since this is about how to survive the apocalypse, I'll give everyone a crash course. So first you need to find a bucket, then you find the lid, and then all you have to do is let the water evaporate into the lid, and then you get a second bucket and have it pour down from that lid into the
I
other
have an
bucket.
idea. Can't you use the same schematics as a bomb?
No,
I'm kidding.
I don't know if we can have that.
I don't know. But regardless, so we've got a interesting little prospect there. So it's out on the boat. Not going to spend too long on this, but you've got to think, because even Pete has changed his mind on this type of stuff.
Okay.
Because we have long discussions about all this fun topics, but a boat, certainly a way to go. Might buy you a day or two, and then...
I'll eventually die off because of my stupidity and my heroic actions.
It's okay.
Let's face it.
In our group, we need bait, so you can just be someone stuck in a cage, so that'll be fine.
Oh my god.
He says to the artist. So that's just a little bit of. Do you have anything you want to add to that? Any other any other messages you want to put out to the audience?
In terms of zombie stuff?
No, just in general. Like if there's any advice you want to give to budding artists out there.
Advice-wise, look.
Perhaps 5 years from now, when they're on a weird podcast and someone says, "What's the best piece of advice you've been given?" They can go back. Well, I remember back on this horrible podcast where a bunch of nerds got around and talked. There was this awesome artist that came on and gave me some good advice. What do you reckon that advice would be?
Look, all I'm going to say is just follow your heart. If you've got the same ambitions as me as becoming a really big artist, and you want to headline and tour and have your music millions of plays on Spotify, all I'm going to say is just keep your head straight. Don't be distracted by a lot of things. If anyone tries to bring you down, ignore it, because there are a lot of horrible people out there in that sense. I've had a lot of that. There's been a lot of people trying to disencourage me, but I've never gave up, and since I've never gave up on anything, I've always got to where I want to.
That's good, man.
So I've always had this mindset, if you keep on going, and it's, there's this thing called the 10,000 hour rule. It's not true, because you can do 10,000 hours of becoming a good musician and could be stuck at one point still, So, all I'm going to say is every time you write a song, improve on something, because it will get you somewhere to your goals or dreams,
So seek constant improvement.
Yeah, seek constant improvement. Just be persistent. If you go through writer's block, leave it be for a bit, or just push through it.
That's good advice.
And all I can say is just have fun. I have a few people that I used to know and still know who are quite egotistical, sadly, and.
Oh, jeez. Take it easy. All right, I'm trying my best.
Shut up! And they're like, oh, I want to become this super famous guy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and they've got this attitude, they think they know everything. And with that attitude, you actually won't get anywhere. So all I can say is remain humble and help people where you can.
Sit down and be humble.
Yeah, sit down and be humble. My left stroke just went viral. God, Kendrick Lamar.
These names are going over my head, but that's okay. That's all right. But no, I'm glad that is a message you're trying to propagate. Be humble, constant improvement. Don't be a dick, essentially.
Pretty much, yeah. That's
might have to edit that.
That's all I can say. And this is the most important one I found. Surround yourself with people that have the same ambitions, because this isn't a competition. People say, the music industry is very competitive, but it actually isn't. When you actually look at it in the big reality, it's the connections and stuff you make. No one's going to give a crap if you're competitive and stuff. They want people that actually do care.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. All right, so
and I should also say, if anyone is getting the impression that Frankie is not humble, I should also point out that he brought his own recording gear to the podcast to help us.
Yeah, for sure. No,
so that's fantastic. How much of a down-to-earth guy he is.
All right, so transition. I hope that was the right button. Good, excellent. So transition again. Anyway, so
transitioning.
What even?
All right, so this one is going to be interesting. Do you trust me?
Do you want me to play the song still?
We'll do that after. We'll do that later, because I've got where we can do that. Actually, yeah. So where do you trust me, Frankie?
Baby. I trust you all the time.
The answer is no, and you'll die horribly if you have that attitude, but nonetheless, I'd like to do a challenge for you. The audience is going to see what it is, and don't worry, it's not going to leave you permanently marred or maimed. So what I'd like you to do is close your eyes, open your mouth, and lean your head back. This is not going to be anything oddly intriguing, but no, let's see if will you accept that challenge? Would you? So it's got to be like this. So it's got to be like, and you can't.
Well, my mum always told me to ask before whatever happens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't take stuff from strangers.
Oh, this is don't forget, family-friendly podcast for the most part. We're not going to have anything. I tested this on John before as well.
I can confirm you'll be fine.
John is.
Oh, okay. Well then.
John is the nice one. I'm the evil one. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
So
he's as much.
No.
Okay. Good.
Nearly ended the live video.
So, are you happy to accept this?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Cool. So close your eyes.
Uh-huh.
Keep them closed. I'm just going to show the audience what's happening here. So, this is what happened before. I haven't posted the video yet, but nonetheless. Oh my. Oh, you're doing that. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. Let's see how much you trust and how you're going to do this. So, keep your eyes closed.
Oh wow, Frankie, are you okay?
He's crying. It's okay. Keep your eyes closed. Tilt your head back. Open your mouth. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see. Try not to flinch like John did, because this could get messy and hilarious. Oh no! I was It's honey. It's sweet.
Sorry about your shirt.
I don't think it got on his shirt. It got on his chest.
On my hairy chest.
Oh, I thought that was a jumper.
Oh,
Sorry, Frankie.
I'm gonna kill you.
Alright,
Yeah, can you get me a
I'll
thing
get
just
you
so I can
down.
wipe it off? Yeah.
So continue on that. But let's just, that was
So Frankie, just so you know, none of that was my idea. That was all Adam's.
Oh well. Fun is fun.
Oh wow. Whew. Oh wow, it got everywhere.
Wait,
What were you thinking as it was coming down?
I
What
thought you
did
were gonna put like a
think it was?
scorpion or something in my mouth.
Yeah. Because when he did it to me, I was like, what is this, like some kind of weird alien goop? I was like, where did he even get it from?
Oh yeah. I'm just checking. Like,
I'm gonna have to buy you a new shirt. to
no,
make
it's
up for
I actually
it.
bought this sleeve from H&M as well.
Oh really?
No, it's fine. It's not dirty. It's all good.
Do you want me to turn the live stream off so you can
No,
take the
it's
shirt
not.
off?
It's alright. It's alright. I only need this. Oh, thank you.
So,
So
John,
basically, this is a brand new shirt that he bought just today, Adam.
Oh,
But
is it?
you've ruined.
well, honey is a brilliant. Sorry, honey is a brilliant. I have no idea.
Anti-inflammatory.
Sure, let's go with that. It's a wonderful
Oh.
thing. Oh, careful there. Good gracious. So yeah.
Is there any left? Okay, but there you go. Okay, no, go on that one.
Oh, I'm not looking down there. Good gracious.
Bastard.
I think it only got to about here anyway. So yeah, I'm glad you like that. That was good.
We're normally supposed to invite guests on our show and like have them have a wonderful experience and think, oh, I'm so glad I was on that show.
No, you're going to come onto our show and get covered in honey or cinnamon or I don't know, ammonia,
Ammonia.
chlorine gas.
So it could have been worse, is what we're saying, Frank.
Yeah, could have been.
I'm very sorry. I'm gonna have to think of a way to make up for that, to like undo Adam's evil.
Well, you are the counterbalance to me, but that's all right. That's okay.
All right, next segment before Frankie kills us.
All right. So this is actually something Frankie might enjoy.
Dave says cinnamon challenge.
Cinnamon
No.
Oh, all right.
Fine.
Maybe.
Don't kill me.
So, this is one that you might enjoy, being a musically able person. What we're going to do is we're going to try and make up a song, verse by verse. Each of us will create a verse, I guess.
America. No. I'm kidding.
North Korea, yeah. Glorious supreme leader.
I feel like that's a song they would make in South Park.
Probably.
I would like to remind everyone that this is not a political podcast.
Noted. Yeah, we have I'm thinking an idea just to make a song, verse by verse, and maybe you'd like to put some music to that in the future and do some fun stuff. with it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, I've got my notepad ready. Who wants to start the
let's
first
just
verse?
Let's just copy an instrumental from "Humble" by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah.
And, just bass notes for piano.
Isn't that good?
Are you trying to
There
kill
go.
him?
Ow,
you-
ow.
Is that working? Like legit, or?
Oh,
John's attempt. Oh, I got my phone with the live stream. Don't worry, people. We'll be back in just a moment.
Wait, did the live stream really fall down?
Yes, you just moved the whole thing it was sitting on.
Sorry, live stream. Where'd you go? Okay.
Where'd you go from? Where'd you go?
My man.
Okay. And now we're back to the prior screening.
Hi.
E flat, E flat, E
Hello,
flat. So
and
stay.
welcome to.
So you want me to get over there?
Oh, you could. I don't know. This is John's little area of expertise. Oh, there we go.
How does Kendrick Lamar go?
Let me find. That what you played first was what you played first. What's this?
Dave, on the live stream, can you tell us how to
be musicians.
Play the Kendrick Lamar song.
Is it E flat, the first note? I don't know, like I've only got relative pitch. Yeah, this is, you know, the first one. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Give me a second. Yeah.
No, not gonna do that.
My lip stroke just went viral. I'm gonna hit a high note. Oh, you won.
I don't even know if that comes through on the speakers.
I have no idea.
Okay, so the way this game is going to work, we're each going to write one line of the verse.
Okay.
But what I haven't told you guys is you all should write it down in your phone, and then we're going to combine it together with no context.
Oh,
So
I like
Frankie,
that.
you're doing the opening line, you'll do the second line, and I'll do the last line.
Okay, and then can we do a chorus as well?
Yeah, we'll do a pre-chorus and then a chorus. It'll be amazing.
Okay, alright.
It's just lyrics.
Yeah, just lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll take a... There we go, I don't know how this one works. Okay, this is your phone, so I'm going to need you to open up your Notes app or whatever. I don't know what... Yeah, there we
Sure,
go.
notes app.
I have no idea. Alright, so opening second. Okay.
No way. No way.
And that is going to be how the music of the song is going to go.
Boom, boom. Alright. Now, this is an interesting...
Okay, no, that cool pitch is good.
So are you guys ready? I've written my line.
Oh, well, no, I haven't. Jeez. Well, how long does the line have to be, roughly?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Can you play that progression again? Just play on loop. You're Ableton loop.
It would be awesome if I had a cable that could plug in.
Plug into where?
Oh, I've run out of...
Yeah, you can only use two.
But if I know for sure this is definitely that one, I can unplug that one. Cool, I didn't kill the whole podcast.
Do 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 do.
I thought you were
do,
singing
do,
Ju
do.
Ju Ju Ju.
No, this is nope. I'm not doing that. Oh my. All right. I don't know.
This is a G-Red podcast.
I don't think it is anymore.
No.
I think we've gone into.
I think since I've joined it, there we go. MacBook is still there. There we go. It's still going. Eases.
Dave's like A, E, C sharp minor, B. Oh, he's writing out the music.
Shut up, you perfect pitch musician.
Yeah, wow. That's incredible. But he probably also knows that whenever I improvise something, I choose
He knows
the
those
key
are
of E.
your main chords.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, you guys are taking a long time on the first
Sorry.
verse.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know anything about music, so I've just gone through something semi-serious to something absolutely retardedly silly. Okay.
I've got the most dreadful lyrics. So they're G-rated.
Okay, good. If I'm just like, ooh, dreadful. Are we talking about honey here? Miko, is this payback for covering you in honey?
No, this is just the worst. Okay.
What's going on?
I don't know.
John, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Sorry?
What's happening now?
Oh, you can't hear the music?
Obviously not. There we go. So should we start? What is this?
I'm intro, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I was walking down City Mall, saw 2 body bags next to a white van. Called up and said, do you kill him, chill him? They said, sure.
Oh, just because I'm alone on the sea, I find myself unable to pee. Yeah! Yeah!
And that's when I realized there was a zombie chasing me. And to the chorus.
This fits so well.
I haven't done chorus running. I'll just improvise.
Let's go.
Only one line of the chorus each.
Okay, one line of the chorus each, okay. This is easy. I'm just going to put something absolutely horrible.
I'm going to write the first line. You do the last line and Frankie can do the second line.
Oh, God. This was hectic.
Yeah. So we're all waiting at the moment. This is strange for the podcast.
Yeah,
but
sorry for everyone listening at
podcasting,
home.
not live we're tuning in live, but yeah, we're all riding furiously trying to come up with some random line for this song. Woo!
It's too good.
Adam is a songwriter, Dave says.
Wow. I'm going to have to severely auto-tune my voice for that.
I've got waves tune.
Nice. I'm just starting to think how far.
So did you say I'm the last one? I'm the last, did you say?
Yeah.
That again if you want.
So, oh wow, yeah, it's getting quite hot.
So yes, now we've all just completed our chorus as well, I imagine.
I'm just going to improvise.
That's fair. So John, you're the first, Frankie second, and I'm last.
Okay.
So should we start from...
Wait, we're starting from the top?
Yeah, we'll start from the top.
God, alright. I was walking down City Mall, saw 2 body bags next to the van. Called up and said, do you kill him and chill him? They said, sure.
Oh yeah, just because I'm alone in the sea, I find myself unable to pee. Yeah.
And that's when I realized that there's a zombie chasing me, running away.
Daddy, please, Daddy Trump.
Running away.
The storms rain down on me, and it smells like falafel meat.
Running away.
Daddy, please, Daddy Trump.
Okay.
It's just... I can't.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, the next single by Frank Echo.
Featuring Stokely and... No, wait, Pianocally and...
Nighthouse. There you
Daddy.
go. Yeah, Daddy. So let's just review some of that song. We have bodies leaning next to in body bags next to a van.
Hello, City Mall, you kill him, we chill him.
We've got someone alone on the sea and finding themselves unable to pee. You've You've got storms raining down on somebody and it smells like falafel meat.
What?
No way.
Oh no.
I really want to produce the final version of this song.
We've just reached a new low. We've just reached a new low. Oh my, that was brilliant. Loved it. Loved every second of it.
Brilliant.
So apparently the
Fabulous.
podcast went from G to R rated. What was the R rated bit?
I don't think so. Maybe like the
Body
bodies, but I
bags.
think that's pretty basic.
And Daddy Trump. I was trying to copy Miller.
Oh, that's alright. Okay. Oh, so,
And that could not have possibly gone any better.
No, that
Oh
was
no, that was just
brilliant.
beautiful.
It also couldn't have gone any
It
worse.
was, no, it was the perfect mix.
That wasn't planned, by the way.
Oh,
just saying.
oh, yeah, we spent like 15 minutes like, oh goodness, what's a good song? Okay, so transition. There we go. So, next is just a topic that I'd like John to talk about. So, John, this is all you.
Actually, what I'm going to talk about first.
Oh, okay.
Let's insert Frankie's song.
Oh, okay, yeah, we could do that.
Alright, I actually noticed Clay, you're on the. It says he's watching, so I'm going to preview our song, man. So, okay, I'll give you the background of the
Yeah,
song.
yeah, great.
Should we ask him, like, make sure he's okay?
It's just a preview, like,
Oh,
yeah.
we've shown heaps of friends anyway.
Okay.
It's fine. And
And our
There's
audience
like-
isn't that large anyway,
yeah,
so
one
it's okay.
person listens to our podcast.
So, to give you the background, so I met Clay through my manager Alex, who lives in Perth currently.
Mm-hmm.
He manages these boys that used to be in a big band that used to be signed to Universal, I think. They got dropped due to the recession. I think that's how Alex explained to me. Yeah, it's a lot of like artists get dropped, like through these big labels anyway. Yeah, but they've had music in the past, played on the Ghost Whisperer, like basically a whole bunch of really big shows in America and even here, like. Pretty much like Channel 9, Channel 7 shows and stuff like that. To put it
The hit radio stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the guys, like, they went into their separate projects, like you can say. And Clay, he's going to come back with just as the underdeserving himself, because he's the frontman vocalist.
Oh, right, cool.
Yeah, he's an amazing vocalist. I'll show you the song now.
Yeah, sure.
And I can deconstruct it for you a bit after.
This is technical talk with
Yeah.
John and Frankie.
I can explain like how it just like in 2 minutes. Like,
Are we allowed to get the full quality one so I can overlay it on the podcast?
I don't think so. No, it's if I yeah. But anyway, we'll sort it out after, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that Alex?
Alex Malcolm.
Yeah, that's my manager. What's he saying?
Stop! Stop!
That's copyrighted material. You're fired.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I love those diamond chords from the guitar.
Oh, that's an expensive guitar.
No.
What is a diamond?
It's triads pretty much, I think. Yeah.
I just thought it was a chord made of diamonds.
We were getting the guitar re-recorded and it has like a bit of shuffle to it too. So it should be coming by tomorrow, I think. Yeah. And that's all I'm going to show.
Yeah, no, that's cool. No, I understand.
And already we're in trouble for posting that, so everyone run.
No, that was great. That was fantastic. I like it.
Sneak preview, like preview before the preview's even
Yeah,
available.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I'll deconstruct it a bit. So basically, that intro guitar I recorded, Alex, this is how amazing he is, alright? Like, he's the sexiest man alive.
Oh my.
If I was a girl, I'd date him.
Oh my.
No homo. But out of all seriousness, like, not only is he a manager, but he came over to my house yesterday, and I showed him a new track that I'm going to be working on with this amazing vocalist from Europe, who's also our European management, called Hecla Goodman. She's really amazing. And he sits with me and he goes, oh, maybe we can try this chord. And he takes a guitar and, like, he works with me on the music. So, like, it's not every day you find management like that, you know?
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, he sat with me on the phone, and like the intro guitar I recorded back in Melbourne with my Telecaster, and like he was like, "Oh, put the cape on the third fret and try this and experiment with the notes," and I did that, and like I came up with something a bit different than what he did, but still, like, it's like he held me out on that, you know. Sound design I've done all by myself with Serum and Sealant One.
Nice.
I did the instrumental in one night as well. That was one of those tracks. Clay, he wrote the lyrics over time. It pretty much was a track we worked on for 6 months. So yeah, hopefully that'll go big. I think this will be probably a breakthrough track. I have a bit of a feeling. Yeah.
That's cool. So you reckon that's going to be played on Hit 92.9 or Nova 93.7?
I think 92.9 is so oversaturated. But
there's so many ads on 92.9.
I hate it.
But it is a commercial radio station.
Yeah, they need to make money somehow,
Indeed.
just like us. That's why you should buy Orange Press Juice
And
buy it today.
and buy our new single, Rain Falafel Meat.
Thank you very much.
Alex, Frankie, you should be dancing to it.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, now we're gonna go viral.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now,
Thank you very much for sharing that with
Yeah,
us,
for sure,
Frankie,
man.
and we look forward to hearing the final track
No, for
eventually.
sure.
Indeed.
It should be
We'll play it
sent to
on the podcast.
mastering soon, because I finished the mix down, so...
Awesome.
so John, there we go. So John, transition.
Okay, wow, guys, too much transition effect.
Yeah, true. Sorry. So, John, one of my favorite topics. Well, you and I both like issues with the mind. So we both like the idea of mind palaces and.
I'll be your palace, baby.
So this is something you might be interested in
G-rated.
as well. G-rated, indeed. But one of the topics I'd like to talk about is lucid dreaming. So, John, do you want to give us an overview of what lucid dreaming is for those of our esteemed listeners who don't quite know?
And I will indeed.
So, how about this? I'll give them a brief overview instead when you're typing away.
No, that's fine. Okay, so I'll do it.
Okay.
Basically, lucid dreaming is this idea that not only can you remember your dreams and experience your dreams.
Sounds like Inception.
Yes.
I love
but
Inception.
also,
Favorite movie.
yeah, my favorite movie as well, Inception. Basically, lucid dreaming is when you're able to control your own actions and sometimes everyone else's in the dream. What location it is, etc., etc.
You've been able
So
to lucid dream once, haven't you?
That's what story I would like to tell
That'd be
today.
fantastic.
So I watched the movie Inception. Frankie and I's favourite movie.
Look, that's possibly one of the most phenomenal movies I've ever watched, besides Gladiator, purely because of the fact of how the music just complements that movie so much. Hans Zimmer did a bang job with it.
That's actually a topic we're going to talk about next time. We've actually got that written down, is music and cinema. So,
That's perfect, yeah.
We like that type of stuff. So yeah,
I should actually send you the new version of Through Darkness, which I'm going to release next year. It's a reboot. You might like it.
I like it.
It's
yeah.
very cinematic.
I just like the title.
Yeah.
So, continue on. So, lucid dreaming, you're able to control actions, and you have lucid dreamed once. Is that correct?
Yes, so I actually... What is this? After Inception, I watched it. It changed my life. I decided I was going to stop at nothing to be able to lucid dream.
All right.
Because if you think about it, like,
Saves
I like
a lot
to
of
be...
time.
Yeah, like, I like to be a productive kind of person. I have a lot of things I want to do. I've written a short film. I've written 2 novels.
You're like an innovator. I can
Oh,
say
yeah.
that. You're a really big innovator.
He works hard.
Yeah.
I've got that scrappy composting business, this podcast, like piano-clean music,
Yeah.
This is
a
your
billion
favourite,
other
though.
things. Oh, yes, this is the favourite, but I tell that to every one of my creative endeavours. I was like, I need to cram more stuff into the day.
I do.
How about cram it into the night instead?
I cannot sleep and I can't have any free time. Let's pack it all filled with, everything. I like it. Mm-hmm.
So essentially I was like, I need to lucid dream. Now, I looked it up on the internet, and there's a few tricks that you can use to do it.
Yeah. But I'd like to talk about those, but I want to hear about your lucid dream first.
Okay.
Because I've got some tricks as well that I'd like to talk about.
Okay.
Sounds like juicy
So the
stuff.
trick that I chose in the end, there's many other tricks, but the one I chose in the end that worked for me was to write down the dream every morning as soon as you wake up.
Oh, right.
Write it down.
So like a dream journal.
Yeah, so I actually got it in, I was trying to load it up earlier. I actually kept the recording of all of the dreams.
Oh,
that I
wow.
wrote down. But I couldn't find it.
Oh, unfortunate. That would be fun.
So basically the dreams just got weirder and weirder and weirder. But one time I finally realized, okay, so I got into the dream and it was at my parents' house because I was living with my parents back then.
Mm-hmm.
There was a monster outside, like if you've watched Stranger Things, pretty much
Yeah,
the Demogorgon.
I didn't watch the whole season 2. I just skipped to the last episode because I couldn't care.
Spoilers.
Sure.
I'm trying to watch.
I'm going to spoil the entire series for myself. Who cares? Straight to the end.
I'm watching the new Star Wars
I can-
movie tomorrow night, by the way. I'm looking.
That's good.
I hear
excited.
Chewbacca and Leia have a baby. I'm kidding.
Whoa! Didn't see that one coming. The walking carpet.
Han Solo dies again. Spoiler.
No spoilers on this podcast.
What if it comes true?
I've seen it. I'm not going to comment on it though.
Okay.
So there's a monster outside chasing you around or something?
Yeah, so the Demogorgon, basically. This is before Stranger Things, though, so
He
it
could have
was...
became famous then.
Yeah, I could have invented it.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, I know, right? So it was there. I was out on the balcony, and I think it was attacking my sister. It was like getting ready to eat her.
What?
Yeah, like, super intense dream.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I better go save my sister. And I was like, wait a minute. Monsters aren't real. And like stopping me while the sister's like
Getting torn apart. And it was like,
You
wait a
don't
second.
know that?
Wait a second. Monsters aren't real. And meanwhile down there's like, oh my god, God, help me! Oh, it's eating my legs already! And you're just like, curious.
But at that point, my sister vanished from existence. So not only have I
You
left
killed
her
your
to be
sister?
eaten, she's now been deleted from the dream.
You know what I had a dream of once?
Oh.
I was Jabba the Hutt. Ho, ho,
Jabba the Hutt.
ho, ho, ho.
Anyway, as I'm trying to get through my story.
Continue, yes.
Sorry, I had
Anyway, so after that, I realized that I was in a dream, and I was like, this is awesome! So I was on the balcony, and I dived off the balcony and landed on the ground on my feet, right? Like, that would break my legs if I did it in real life. And I just started walking around like, this is so great, I can control myself. Maybe I can control my surroundings. And I was like, I just watched Inception a few months ago. I think it took a few months for me to learn properly how
Wait,
to
you
control
just
my
watched it a
dreams.
few months ago.
No, in his story.
Oh,
In the story.
I was
So
about
this
to say,
was
I was
years
like,
ago.
I was like, dude.
And I was like, you know what I have to do? I have to control the earth and do that thing where they curl it round so it curls around.
Yeah.
Anyway, so maybe the live stream, or do it for the live stream. You know when they
Curves
in Inception when they go like this, like that curl, right?
Where basically
We're
you've
on the
got
same
a
page.
point of, the streets up here and the streets also down here, essentially.
Yeah, so really cool, and you can look up and there's people driving around. I was like, okay, this is awesome. So I did it, and I managed to curl the world over. It was surprisingly easy.
No, of course.
But then the world turned into Minecraft.
And that's
So
when
is
you
it-
lost.
Okay,
the
I've
Yeah.
got a serious question. What drugs did you take? Dude, can I take them?
Vitamin C. Yeah,
Vitamin C.
magnesium.
Oh, that's actually a street name for a drug. Vitamin
Oh,
C.
okay. No, I didn't know that. Okay.
Hey, bro, you got any ketamine with vitamin C?
So I
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
No.
I've seen what's happened.
I've had two experiences with lucid dreaming before,
Okay.
both at a very young age.
Wait, I hadn't finished my story.
Well, then finish it, my God! No, just kidding.
No, I think that was the end. So basically, I lost my lucidity, as you said, because all turned into Minecraft. But it was awesome, and even the Inception music started coming.
Oh, really?
Like,
That's so cool.
and then all the rest of my family like appeared out of nowhere, and they were like, John, did you do that thing from Inception? I was like, yeah. But what I realised was, did I actually have a dream about lucidity? Or was it just the fact that I so wanted badly to be able to do it that I had a dream about myself being lucid?
Okay.
What?
Let me, because I know I've read into the psychology of this. You can actually manipulate how you dream before you go to bed.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah. So you'll know about this more.
No, well, it's more about So, like, for instance, my two...
Yeah, you can tell your story.
Yeah, like, I've only got... Like,
I imagine your
quick.
dreams, Adam, are, like, about torturing young people.
No, not at all. In fact, it was me being tortured.
I never knew you were that kinky.
So, when I was very young...
Like, totally R18 plus.
My first dream... Not my first dream. One of my first dreams I can remember, actually, was I was very young.
My first dream was about girls.
Mine was about getting... eaten by an alien. I was running, there's a playground, it was night, and there's these shrubs on the side of the road.
Should we turn off the lights for this?
Possibly. No, but like this is the first dream I can remember. Shrub!
We are
the
knights
massive
of me! What is that from?
Anyway, no, moving right along, I will get angry. No.
Monty Python, the Holy Grail!
So good. So, basically what happened is, I'm walking along and I hear this rustling coming from the shrubbery. And I look across and I see nothing, so I move closer. And even in my dream, I can remember it even to this day, like there was that ominous music started to play. In fact, I think it was the X-Files. And I move closer, and this green hand comes out, grabs me, and pulls me into the shrubs. At this point, the music has stopped, and all I can see is this weird, like, not reptilian, but like a scaled alien face, right? But its mouth, ours is horizontal.
Yeah.
Its mouth was vertical.
No!
Oh, that's brutal.
And it opens up a bit, like it's got like the teeth coming down.
No, dude.
I was like 8 or something like this, maybe like even younger, and that's like the first like full dream I remember because I was able to control it enough to escape from that. And the second time I was about 13, 14. And once again, aliens, I don't like aliens, surrounding my house. And I realized, oh, this is a dream. So I made a spear. I don't know why, because they're aliens. But I made this spear, and I got out and I started throwing spears at these aliens. And they eventually flee, because it's not like they have advanced weaponry that could vaporize me. But considering I was lucid dreaming, they were just visitors from another planet who were trying to, invade specifically my home. So, yeah.
Wow. Like that moment where the hand comes out of the bush and pulls you in, like that kind of stuff just is terrifying.
I love that type of stuff.
That was
that's
my first
sexy
my first dream essentially. And yeah, just the mouth opening, like it coming towards me, like glowing red eyes.
Demigorgon.
But no, so we've all had dreams about Stranger Things before it was out.
Sounds like it.
So what's like one of the tricks I've heard about lucid dreaming is like to bring it about is to continually look at your watch like throughout the day.
Right.
So look at your watch every day. Notice the time.
I don't wear a watch. I'm too minimalist.
Yeah, same here. But as you're looking through, looking at the watch, you're like absorbing the time, so you get used to checking your watch. This may take a month or two to actually come to fruition. But as you're walking along, and in your dream, you'll look at your watch. But while you're dreaming, you cannot tell time, and that will trigger your memory to think, wait a second, I can't tell time. This is a dream. Boom, in comes lucid dreaming. So it's all a flow-on effect, essentially. So just keep looking at your watch, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to dream. I've heard a similar thing where you always touch the wall of a room.
Oh, yeah. And in a dream, it'll be perfectly flat. Mm-hmm. But in real life, obviously, there's little
caveats. Little
caviar.
Caviar. Yeah.
Caviar.
Oh, caviar.
And also, looking at the back of your hand, apparently that will just make no sense in the dream as well.
Ah.
So if you just look at it... Oh, wait, no, yeah. If you write something on the inside of your hand. That's right. Yeah. If you write something on the inside of your hand, it won't be there when you're dreaming.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, so the one that worked for me was just writing the dreams down, because it helps your brain's awareness of the dream.
Okay.
So if anyone would like to try at home to...
Oh, let us know if you have any tips yourself. Yeah.
Try to lucid dream. Mm-hmm. Dream about surviving the apocalypse the nerd way, becoming the most popular podcast in the world.
Oh, yeah. So...
I think this will, because I'm featuring them.
So, Frankie, how does this...
that dab.
Goodbye.
He's going to go and die now.
What, Frankie, how does lucid dreaming help you survive the zombie apocalypse?
I don't know, I'll just think of like a weapon that destroys everything only besides me because the whole world is involved around me and I'm a selfish prick.
Language. Believe that one. So,
Yes.
Okay, so basically we're all in Frankie's dream.
And
He's
I get
the
a
last
blue
surviving human.
Okay. My friend just did that. I need to show you this after.
Okay.
It's to do with the live stream.
Yeah, to do
Okay.
with the live stream. So, anyway, so moving along. What's next, John? Transitions is what next.
Okay, so...
No.
Not again! Well, I think we're on to our final segment.
Oh.
What will you miss most about modern society? Adam, you start. What thing have you just become so accustomed to in your modern
Is
life?
this a question suitable for Adam, considering he hates most of today's society?
Yeah, actually, skip Adam. He's fine with the apocalypse. He'll be like, yes!
Oh, no.
Good morning, Australia! Apocalypse now! Woo!
I actually wouldn't miss pizza.
Oh, I'm with him there. That'll be the same as me. Pizza
Pizza and the internet.
I would miss pizza and girls.
Girls will still be around. They're not extinct.
Otherwise, there's no way to repopulate.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
I become the
Actually, PG rated. Let's not go there.
yeah. Okay, let's not go.
Well, no,
there.
but that is an actual topic to have because when it comes to population growth, obviously the society is going to be not decimated. We're going to be obliterated, like to the brink of obliteration, because decimation is.
So
1
that
in
whole
10.
thing where it's, I wouldn't date you if you were the last guy on Earth. It might happen.
It would happen. It would happen because
So much for being picky.
society is going to have to grow and develop.
And
And
society
whatever
will-
guy has the best genes is going to have to...
even then, there's going to be less pickiness because we're going to need people for the future. Like look at Japan at the moment, for instance, right? So Japan has a problem in.
Am I going to edit that out?
No, that'd be fine. No. So Japan has a problem with their population growth at the moment. So they have
What? They got too many people, don't they?
They have too many old people. They don't have a lot of young people to take care of the older
Maybe
generation.
they should stop. The old people should stop caring about themselves and old traditions and move on.
Well, it could be, but it's more to do with economics. So if
Right.
there aren't enough younger people to support the older generation with like financial income, then the economy will inevitably collapse. Which is why any population growth expert, like from the UN, looks at the growing number of the world, and that we reach a point at I think it's about 11 billion, where that is the maximum amount of sustainability our planet can actually support.
You know, one point I'm going to raise is I wish the apocalypse would happen with Donald Trump.
Well, who knows, it could. But yeah,
He's
so
a stupid person.
what
Anyway.
what are you going to? Well, no politics on this show, so we don't
Yeah.
we don't comment on politics. So what are you going to miss about modern society, Frankie? Music?
I can always bring my guitar with me.
That's true. Yeah.
Modern society, I think I'll miss about learning. Well, then again, I mean, history will still be made in a sense, but I mean, like, history will just be destroyed at the same time because imagine what will happen if nukes get set off. Like,
Yeah.
there won't be any books around.
The boom boom.
Artifact. I love philosophy, by the way.
Mhm.
Marcus Aurelius, great book. Marcus Aurelius Meditations. It's the most amazing book for philosophy. Anyway.
Wow, this is the most highbrow we've ever been. Like moments after talking about repopulating the Earth.
Yeah.
Nah, but out of all seriousness, it would definitely be history because, like, as much as history,
The prospect of learning.
like,
Mhm.
we could eradicate the past. No, sorry, not us. But the apocalypse will eradicate the past in a lot of ways because imagine sending off nukes or blowing crap up or whatever, or just zombies even eating cement. You never even know.
Well, forget about like zombies. Let's just think about like nuclear apocalypse.
Oh, okay. So this is about any apocalypse.
Yeah, this is any apocalypse. that could
Oh,
possibly
okay,
happen.
yeah. Well, whatever artifacts being destroyed, I would miss history the most because
That's fair. I like
history
that.
would have a line drawn.
That's cool. And John?
Well, I think I would miss creativity. Like, you can have creative ways of creating your bunker or your sustainable way of
Wait a
life.
second. Don't you think though, being an apocalypse and having nothing around, you can get like there's plenty of creativity of like
Oh,
Coming
there's
up
so
with
much to
survival.
do.
Yeah.
Your
There you go.
whole existence is surviving, especially because there's going to be a point where you're not going to have free time to sit and play a guitar, maybe around the campfire at night, but you're going to be farming, out scavenging, fighting off a horde of undead that are trying to eat your liver. Those type of things are counterintuitive to creativity.
Yeah.
So it's like World War II, where a lot of arts and there was a lot of deep cuts into the arts programs in a lot of governments
because that was like least of their worry.
Because that is the least of their worrying. Because surviving is key.
Yeah.
So sorry, John. So creativity. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you guys are right. So I'll miss, like, I want to be writing stories, and I'll miss Ableton.
I would too. Don't worry.
Creating the podcast, music.
Oh, we'll still create a podcast.
Yeah, well, we need to. We'll be broadcasting to everyone over the radio waves because no one will have internet by then.
Well, there you go. This is your time for fame, guys. Prime time.
Yes.
Let's hope an apocalypse happens tomorrow.
I think we're more happy about non-fame at this present stage, and we'll just continue in our fun little areas. But modern society. So, thank you for joining us, and thank you for joining us in the live stream as well. We hope you had fun. At some stage, Frankie or John, I'm not sure which one, I do want to hear that that song come out with the falafel meat raining from the sky.
Oh yeah, we need to make the final version.
Oh yeah, and Donald Trump is daddy.
Yeah, whatever the case is, I would like to hear it, and I'm sure our audience would as well. So if you have any type of questions, comments, hate mail, please send them directly, the hate mail anyways, to me. And all other inquiries can go to... all other inquiries can go to our email, which is, John?
thenerdsway@gmail.com.
You can find me on Twitter at thevoiceofadam, although I'm rarely on there. John?
And
I'm going to troll you now.
I'm on Twitter at JLOKELY.
Jokely.
With an L there.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just change it to Jokely.
Maybe.
Anyway, JLOKELY. And Frank,
where can we get in contact with you?
Follow my socials, Frank Echo Music on Facebook, Frank Echo on Twitter. I'm on Snapchat now. It's Frank Echo if you want that. YouTube, Frank Echo Music. Just type in Frank Echo on anything social and I'm sure you'll find me. Or Frank Echo Music.
I like it. Well, that's pretty much all we've got time for. We've been harping on for quite some time, I believe.
Just one more thing.
Of course.
I'm 8 likes away from being 1K on my page, so invite friends.
So if you've seen that, folks, like Frank Echo on Facebook.
And just think about how good the OCD part of your brain will feel when you click that button and it gets to 1,000.
I'm tempted to unlike, just so we can watch it until it gets to 99.
I will slap you,
and just be like, boom, right at the 1,000.
He wants to be at the 1,000 likes.
Oh yeah. That would just satisfy me to no end. So anyway, I think that's all we have time for. Thank you for joining us. John, do you want the last word in this podcast?
Keep your go bag ready full of books, DVDs, music, and other forms of creativity. Probably VST synths, so you can produce music, I think is appropriate for today's episode. Serum is a good one. Adam has no idea
what? I think he has some grey hair there.
Really?
Adam,
that's so cool!
You're an old grey haired man.
I'm finally becoming Gandalf the Grey. And with that, good night.
Good night.
Alright. Thank you for joining us live, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, please go to any of our socials. And I look forward to hearing from you. And have a good one. Bye. Oops.